Wrong! I'm done with the parts that... Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, it's Oh, also, this is for you. Huh? What's this little floaty? It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain... Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! It's alright. It's only a flying device. But you're the Traveler's irreplaceable... You're so good at I was simply telling you... Nahida, you're a natural at this! By the way, even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, if we get into a situation where combat is our only... I'm glad I can rely on... So the God of Wisdom... I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence.
What is the situation?
Wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. That's true. They were already hiding one god. Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge... But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been... Is that it, though? I've always felt that this Doctor, instead of being interested in the end product... The Fatui Harbingers are all such... So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god, we had previously come into contact with his consciousness. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun, but that's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a... It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. Tell me more about him and the more we know now, the better we can plan. I see. Alright, time to go.
There is no escape! Teamwork is dreamwork! Lament! Here! I'm going in! Too late for regrets!
Let's end this quickly!
Wretched dastard! Useless!
I guess this is it.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. Seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. It seems Let's continue.
Shine down! Now you shall perish!
Have fun with this game!
Foreign!
I will end you.
Frozen.
Illusion shattered! Let's light it up!
Frostbite.
Useless! Disappear! Here!
Disgusting.
Here! Shut it! Huh? It's dream work!
Can't run from dead.
To stack. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
There is no escape!
Let's move.
Let's light it up! Inazuma shines eternal!
No more words.
Dare to mess with me? Shine down!
I will end you. Let's end this quickly.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
I guess this is it.
Too late for regrets!
Evil conquering. Defying me.
Worthless!
This was well done. Feels clogged.
Shut it! Teamwork is dreamwork! Dare to mess with me? There is no escape! Let's light it up! Worthless!
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god... Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't... Are you nervous? If you really want to know... Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well. Curious? Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, so to me, fate is the... That's also why I love observing humans. And now, I will personally experience my own fate with you. Ah, so that's what you mean. Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura! A body that capitalizes on the Balladier's original. How much effort and resources did from a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human. You sure are something! Dishing out compliments at a time. But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power.
He wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place!
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally on war, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the law.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of Wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The God of Wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Everybody stand! Illusion shattered! Tears of the storm! We'll see about that! Too late for regrets!
Perish!
Let's light it up! Going in! Boring! We'll see about that!
At my command, you shall fall!
Why do they never miss?
Burn to oblivion!
Let's light it up! Boring! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Tremble!
Off we go! Adventure time!
Reality is pain! This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you! Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Booer.
A thousand eons, mine to dominate!
Shine down! Let's light it up!
Roll!
Kneel! Burn to oblivion! Kneel!
Everybody stand back! Why do they never miss? Yeah! Off we go!
Reality is pain! Good riddance, cruel world.
We'll see about that.
Illusion shattered!
repeats its course.
Disappear! Humans. Filthy humans. Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this. Forbidden knowledge? It seems... Your inference seemed forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-then. A second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500, but I'm afraid it is much more serious than...
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean...
Yes. It's very possible that she didn't completely eradicate forbidden the way that everyone... I'm just... sharing her pain. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? She even used her last remnant of lucid... Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, but now we have we can cross the polluted consciousness until... And then... we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell each of us need to be mind. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards.
Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Too late for regrets. Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Shine down!
Get out of my way! Useless! Evil! Conquering! Worthless! Here!
I'm going in!
Have fun with this gift!
Boring!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
Dare to mess with me?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Truth repeats its course.
Useless! Disappear! Worthless!
Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Everybody stand back!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Have fun with this gift!
Useless! Evil! Conquering! Here! Here! Worthless!
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we still
Judging from the current route, we'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been completely normal.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions.
Are you saying you've...
No, it seems that my birth and her death. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guide.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rook, but...
Is that Are you... great?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as we are manifestations of the same nature. Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years, but you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the...
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight, yes. But it's also precisely why you won't become like me. But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always... It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly...
I see. You're here. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me, I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness, the pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. And it came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even the world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul...
So, there's knowledge?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the...
It's truly the world's...
Thank you. For a long time, though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. And then I remembered that my consciousness was up from the very beginning. My existence had been polluted.
Oh no, I've experienced that pain.
Yes, but my feeling... Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently erased. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from
Wait, no.
So you realize what that Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of the removing me from Irminsul means. I essentially... But this is the only way to save
People love you so much, and how can we just... Is there really no other way?
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that...
But this is so...
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights, these are the words in their entirety. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad. Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect within. We removed the remaining pollution from Merman Soul.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Huh? That sound...
I've been waiting here far too long, but finally I have the chance to be alone with you.
The doctor! What if you...
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage...
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left...
I left Sumeru, But I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition.
You mean there are many different versions of you?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving observation is the first step of any experiment. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the god...
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason.
Good. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very...
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hand. Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over. For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me?
After all, I'm also a scholar.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly... Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point, but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your... Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't...
Price? Interesting. What price?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me. The most threatening segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort. Yes, how very... Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, what did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision!
Sheer
You can't be
foolishness.
serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think
Even
this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge.
You'll make
Good
this
riddance.
moment count.
You will regret this.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha, and that there won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, another chess piece. And where is your
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, besides, isn't it the Archon's duty? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you, arrogant as that is,
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are...
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth. Once I finish telling you about with negotiations, we've all gotten what we want.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even... Come on, Travel.